Hello students, this side Meena. So today we will move with the next topic, that is basic and applied psychology. Actually there is no difference between the research and the application of psychology. Here basic psychology provides with the theories and the principles that we form, whereas in the applied psychology we use it in different context in which we use that research theories and principles which we have concluded from research and would try to implement them in a meaningful way. Basically, research is an important and integral part of psychology, which include category of application. These days, as a demand increase of psychology in different settings, many fields, those who regard themselves earlier as research oriented, they have now turned into application oriented. New disciplines like applied experimental psychology, applied social psychology, and another indicate that all psychology has capability of application and we can basically apply them in nature. That's why there is no fundamental difference between the research and the application of psychology. They are totally interrelated. These new developments that are occurring in the field of psychology, they require higher special address such skills and training on the part of the researcher. Now we will move to our next topic, that is psychology and other discipline. Any sphere of life which deals with the people definitely has relevance with psychology. Psychologists also acknowledge this relevance so that they are able to understand the human behavior. That's why there is emergence of interdisciplinary approach in the field of psychology. Whenever psychologists try to understand the brain and behavior, they share its knowledge with the neurology, physiology, biology, medicine, and computer science. When they try to understand the human behavior in social cultural context, then psychologists share its knowledge with anthropology, sociology, social work, political science, and economics in the same way. It also study mental activities. Psychology share its knowledge with the literature, art, and music. Most of these things we have already read in the branches of psychology. So now we will discuss that how these disciplines linked with the field of psychology. Under this, our first one is philosophy. As we know that psychology has its root in philosophy until the end of the 19th century. Philosophy includes some concerns like what is the nature of the mind and how do humans come to know about their motivations and emotions. All these were the concerns of philosophy. After that, in later part of 19th century, under it and other psychologists adopted experimental approach to get the answer of these questions and they invent contemporary psychology. So all questions that were earlier the part of philosophy later become the part of psychology. We can clearly say that psychology greatly draws from philosophy with respect to methods of knowing and various domains of human nature. Our another discipline that deals with psychology is medicine. Like we know about this phrase that healthy body require healthy mind. This is actually true. There are large number of hospitals which are now employed psychologists because the psychologists play an important role in preventing people from indulging in some type of health hazards. Behavior like in the case of treating patients that are suffering from cancer, AIDS and the other physical challenged, there is intense need of psychologists. Even the doctors also realize about this need. We can say that a successful doctor look at psychological as well as physical well-being of the patient. Our next one is economics, political science and sociology. You may wonder to know that economic, political science and sociology have drawn from psychology. Like psychology has contributed a great deal to study of micro level economic behavior, mainly in understanding consumer behavior, saving behavior and decision making. American economics also use data on consumer sentiment so that they can predict economic growth. There were three scholars who have received the Nobel Prize in Economics. In the same way, political science too draws from psychology, mainly in understanding issues related to the exercise of power and authority to understand the political conflicts, resolutions, and voting behavior. Sociology and psychology come together to explain and understand the human behavior in different social cultural contexts. When there is some issues in society related to socialization, intergroup conflict, then we use these two disciplines. As we know that one part of psychology also deals with cognitive, like computer also organize the memory. There are sequential and simultaneous processing of information. Computer scientists always seek to make more and more intelligent computer which can also sense and feel. It could possible with the advancement in the field of cognitive sciences. Our next one is law and criminology. In this, a skilled lawyer and a criminologist require knowledge of psychology in answering different type of questions which may include what factors include the decision that is taken by the jury, what are the factors that make the culprit responsible for this action. So all these questions answer psychologists get to seek. There are number of psychologists who are involved in research so that they could help the legal system of the country in future. Another one is mass communication. We know that media plays a very big role in our lives. Our thinking, our behavior, our attitude and emotions are mostly influenced by media now. It has positive as well as negative impact on us. It also plays role in formation of attitude of the children and their behavior. Social psychology help in developing strategies for better and effective communication. A journalist who is reporting news, they must know the reader's interest in the story. As most of the media story deals with human events, they have knowledge of human motives and their emotions that play very important role in human life. So a psychologist can gain knowledge and insight in the background of the story. After that, we have music and fine arts. Scientists made use of music in raising performance. Now musicians in India started experimenting with what they called music therapy. In this, they use different rags for curing mental physical alignments. And this therapy proved helpful to the people. Last one is architecture and the engineering. As we know that psychology include human behavior and emotions, so architect try to provide mental and physical space through his or her design, and he is able to satisfy his client. In the same way, engineers also considers human habits in their plans for their safety. For example, on streets and highways, psychology help them in designing of all mechanical devices and displays. So, in gist, we can say that psychology is located in every sphere of life, which include the knowledge related to human functioning. So, next topic is psychologist at work. Psychologists today work in a variety of settings where they apply psychology principles for teaching, for training people to solve the individual problems, helping them in coping also. So in this topic we will discuss about some areas of psychologist. First one is clinical psychologist. Clinical psychologists are specialized in helping their clients. They deal with the behavioral problems and they help them by providing different therapies. Some type of psychological disorders that include anxiety and fear, stress at home or even at a work. They work in private hospitals, mental institutions or social agencies. For diagnosing their client, they use different type of interviews and they also administrate psychological testing. There are many more another method for treating psychological disorders. After that, we have counseling psychologist. They work with that type of person who suffer from motivational and emotional problems. Their problems are less serious comparison to clinical psychologists. These counselors involve in vocational rehabilitation programs. They try to help the person in making personal professional choices. They treat the person in adjusting new and difficult situations in their life. They work for public agencies like mental health centers, hospitals, school, colleges and universities. Our next one is community psychologist. As the name suggests, they provide more focus on the problems that are related to community mental health. They also work for mental health agencies, private organizations, and state governments. In rural areas, they establish a mental health centers. In urban areas, they work for drug rehabilitation program. They mainly work with special population, which include elder and physically mentally challenged person. Our next one is school psychologist. They work in educational settings and there are variation in their role according to their level of training. For example, some school psychologists only conduct tests whereas other also try to interpret the test to have the result regarding the student's problem. They also help the student in their academic progress. Now our last one is organizational psychologist. They provide valuable help in dealing the problems related to the executives and the employees of the organization. They provide the services in organizing skill, training, programs, etc. They also try to enhance the effectiveness of the organization. Some organizational psychologists specialized in human resource development and while other in organizational development. Now our last topic is psychology in everyday life. I hope that now you are able to understand that how psychology affect our daily life, how we use psychology in every sphere of our life. As it is about human behavior, it also provides solution to variety of problems like related to education, environment, health, social justice, intergroup relations and so on. Some problems that are result of our negative thinking that is related with psychological change. A psychological analysis of these problems helping us in living and finding their effective solutions. Media also play a vital role in this respect. Counselors, therapists also suggest solution to the variety of the problems that are related to children, adolescents and adult. So the principle and matter of the psychology that you have learned in this course and we have discussed in understanding our relation with the other person. In some cases, what happen that we are unable to listen something against about ourselves and in another case we would try to look at ourselves in a very inferior manner. Both are the cases are not accurate. We need to have positive understanding about ourselves and balanced understanding should be there. We should also try to use some psychological principles in positive manner by which we could develop good habits of study for improving our learning and memory. We can also solve our personal and interpersonal problems by using appropriate decision making strategies. I hope that after reading this chapter you are able to understand psychology and you can also realize that it is very useful in our daily life from our personal as well as from social point of view. So that's all about this chapter. I have shared PDF link of solution and book in the comment section. You can check there. If you have any query, kindly do ask. Thank you.